channel. Before anything else, I would like to request you to please help me get to my 1,000 subscribers by clicking the subscribe button down below. This is gonna be about things that I regretted purchasing. These are luxury items which I now think were not, were not worth the money that I invested in. Now, just a quick disclaimer. If you guys think that or deem that a video like this is inappropriate right now, then I would have no choice. You would have to, like, I guess you wouldn't be watching the video. But for those of you who are very much interested, please, I hope you learn from it. And at the same time, like in the middle of the video, I'm gonna be talking about something like an important investment that I think people should take a second look at. I pride myself with being a very conscious buyer. For those of you that know me, I do love collecting purses, and I used to love collecting shoes. But things have changed already, and there are things that I've decided that it is better for me to invest in versus just purses and shoes. So, like right now, the way I view things, or before I buy anything, I ask myself a couple of questions. But of course, I am not perfect. I make mistakes, and these are the few items that I made a mistake in purchasing. So my first item isn't really a regret. It's just that the purse doesn't wow me anymore, because like the more I use it, the more I see some flaws to it. But it's a very beautiful purse, and it's actually the Fendi Roma Amor. It's the iconic Fendi baguette bag. So the full name of the bag is Fendi Roma Amor large leather baguette bag. So it has a handle. It's made of calf skin. Like if you look at it like that it's okay. But the bag has a certain slouch to it. Like right now it looks nice, right? But if it does this, or sometimes like it does that, right? And I would say like the buckle in front, this is a magnetic clasp. The buckle in front is quite too heavy for the flap itself. So like sometimes if this is on my shoulder, I use the shoulder strap, and I close this, it kind of drops more than the where the other part of the magnetic clasp is. So I feel like my items are not secure in the bag. But again, this is a gift from my hubby. We bought this in Korea just last year. I think in, if I'm not mistaken, September or August. So I don't think I would be letting go of it, simply because it's an iconic bag. And it's okay. Again, not too much of a regret. My second item would be another purse. It's one of those, again, it's a gift from the hubby. It's one of those wine whim purchase. I got this in Tokyo also last year. If I'm not mistaken, it was around April. And it's actually the Marc Jacobs Pack Shot backpack. Again, it's a beautiful bag. The color is okay. It has a lot of it. It's good. It's functional, like good size. It has like 2 compartments and like a zip pocket inside, and like another pocket at the back right here. The thing that gets to me with this bag is the straps. So I find this a little bit, how do I say this? It's one of those that I don't think it would last for like 10 years, or the style would last for 10 years because of this strap right here. But it's a beautiful bag. I am not sure if I would continue to keep this. Maybe I will try to like take it out and use it more often than because like right now I'm using like a Prada backpack, which is like all black. So it's easier to pair that purse with my clothes versus this one, because this one is a bit, how do I say this? It's so fresh. It's so young. It's a young looking bag. So I think I'm just being a tita. I'm being my tita self. So I I don't know, I'm not too comfortable using this because of the straps. Before I proceed to my third item, let me just give a little bit of information. So, as time has passed, I have my thinking about investment has changed. So, aside from, of course, the luxury purses, what I prioritize in terms of investment right now are stocks and insurances. I know you're gonna say that perhaps an insurance. I mean, if you can't invest in stocks, then at least try your best to invest in insurances. Why? Because those are not. It's an insurance is not luxury anymore. It actually helps protect you and your family for any untoward illness or untoward accidents. It helps if you have an insurance. So I'm presenting to you Calvin there, right there. You see his Facebook page, and you can actually contact Calvin, who works. I think he works for Pru, or he carries Pru, and advocates for that insurance company. And he is the son of a friend of mine. Now, if you're a millennial and you are thinking of, or you want to talk to somebody who is the same age as you are, and give you a perspective on how important saving and investing is, I highly suggest go ahead and contact Calvin. Now, another friend of mine, Christine, is right there. You see her Facebook page. You can contact her directly if you're a mom and you feel more comfortable talking to another woman about investments. So, yes, I highly suggest that you guys invest in insurances and other money generating business. For my third item, and actually it's like the number two on my most regretted list of things that I bought, would be this Rimowa mobile phone case. Okay, so when this first came out in the market last year, I was like thinking it's Rimowa because I believe in their product. We have luggages, all of our luggages that my husband and I travel with are Rimowas. And really, I mean, in terms of quality, nothing can beat them. So I was like thinking that it's going to be the same for their mobile phone case. It's going to protect my phone more because, yes, I always drop my phone. Unfortunately, that is not the case. So as you can see, yep, and I just bought this last year. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure why this happened, to be honest, because I don't always take my phone out of its case. It's not as expensive as the other items on this list, but still, it was probably because I bought this in Tokyo, so it was like $100 thereabouts. So it's not really, it wasn't worth the money. I could have bought a cheaper phone case that would do the same, that would have the same function, but wouldn't have the same amount. So yeah, this is like. So for like the item that tops my list of most regretted purchases, sadly, it would be this beautiful pair of snakeskin Louboutins. Okay, so I mean, when I saw it, it's nude color, it's snakeskin, like it has that a sexy heel, and that red sole, right? I mean, how could you go wrong? So the thing is that I was only able to use this once. It was in the office. I didn't even walk to the office with these. I just wore them. Like I walked to the office wearing flats and then wore these while in the office, and it just did not work. Like it was so uncomfortable. I would probably be putting this out in the second-hand market because really it's not working for me. Again, bad investment. So I don't want my money to like just keep on getting wasted because I'm not using it. So I probably I'd probably sell these. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, again, I request you, don't forget to subscribe. And I'm actually excited to hear your comments. You can put them down below. And until the next video, bye!